guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make these super easy, non-traditional Valentine's Day DIYs. This video is in collab with Ashley Lauren. She has a pretty awesome channel where she shares a lot of DIYs and amazing furniture makeovers. Make sure you guys head on over to her channel and subscribe. Check out her video. I will link it down below. If this is your first time here, welcome and thank you so much for joining me. I would love it if you became part of my YouTube family. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell so you don't miss any of my videos. So we're going to go ahead and start with this first DIY. You literally only need 3 items from the Dollar Tree. 2 of these black frames. Make sure that they're the ones with the flat sides. And then also I got this love word, I don't know what you would call it, this decor piece from the Dollar Tree. I think I already said that. I hope if you guys try this, I hope that you guys can find it. This is actually something pretty new to my store. And I'm also going to take some silver and like a wedding gold acrylic paint. First thing I'm going to do is just take the back out of the frame. I'm just going to take everything out and then the glass as well. And then what I'm going to do is take both of those paints, take a napkin and just kind of dab it along and then dab all around the frame. And this is going to give it like a textured look, but also like a marble finish look as well. On this one, I'm actually going to only do the front of it. I kind of like how it looks with the rest of it being black. So again, I'm just going to take my napkin and my 2 colors and just tap, 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 make it as textured as I want. And that's pretty much it. Next, I'm just going to place the frames how I want them to be sitting on top of the word. I kind of like how this looks, but I don't like how it looks off. Like the frame makes it look much longer. And then if I do it this way, it just looks a little bit more even. I don't know if that makes sense, but I went ahead and added my pictures on there. All I did was put some hot glue on top of the L and the V, and I placed my pictures on top, and this is the final look on this one. Alright, so for the next DIY, I am going to be using 4 of these LED candles, some of this ribbon, and then also this floral wire, and of course my totally dazzled bling, and also one of these picture frames from Dollar Tree. It's just one of the really long ones. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and take my burlap ribbon and cut it to size to go around the LED candles. And I'm obviously just going to cut 4 pieces of it. So I think you could go without this part, but I went ahead and put some hot glue right on the center and then I glued it down. The only issue is that it kind of came through and it doesn't look too pretty, but it's okay. And so on the back, I just went ahead and glued that part down and then glued the other piece over it. And what I did after that is just cut it to size, like cut the excess, and then I put hot glue on that part to make sure that it's all the way down. And what I did here was just make my letters that I could trace over. Not trace over, but what I did is took that floral wire and just bent it to look like the letter. This wire is really light and bendy, so you won't have any issues making it into whatever letter that you want. And so I just did an L, a V, and an E. And then I took my totally dazzled bling in rose gold. I took a small piece, cut it in half, and then I just cut around it to make the shape of a heart. Then I just took my wire letters and I pressed them down onto the candle to they don't flatten, they kind of like curve around it, and I just put hot glue on the parts that are going to touch the candle and I just pressed it down. Easy peasy. So for the frame, I went ahead and just took everything out of there, the backing and then the glass, and for some reason, not thinking about it, I also actually removed the tabs. You might want to leave the tabs if you want, but what I ended up doing was just hot gluing my foam board, which you'll see here in a second. I really just used my glass to trace out the piece of foam board that I'm going to be using for this. And so once I have it all cut out, I went ahead and placed it into the frame, and I arranged the candles how I want them to be, like in the position that I want them to. And I just kind of eyeballed where the switch is at. So I made like a little mark and cut it out. And that way it will actually be functional and you can turn them on and off. And just to make sure that I had a little bit of color, I took some pink and black and I just tap, 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 and it kind of looks like a marble, and I really like that color. You don't have to use these colors, just use whatever ones you want, but it's kind of Valentine-ish, so I added the pink in there. And so I just went ahead and put it back into the frame, and I took my candles, hot glued them into their position, and that is it. Alright, so they are all in there. It doesn't look too pretty in the bottom, and as you can see, also in the burlap ribbon, you can see a little bit of the glue, but that's okay. This is the final look, you guys. You know, you guys can adjust it to whatever way you want. Take my mistakes and learn from them. That is going to be it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you guys head on over to Ashley's channel, watch her video, and subscribe to her channel. I appreciate you guys so much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. Leave me any comments down below. Again, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!